SEAT has invited automotive journalists to a driving safety training session in Innsbruck to test the limits of both car and driver in winter conditions. Sebastian Stahl explains what drivers have to watch out for. He points out that the first thing we need in snow is good winter tires, obviously. The snow tires on this station wagon are optimal. They're new, the tread is deep, and the traction good. Also important are the wiper blades. Drivers should always check the wiper blades because the streaks bad ones leave on the windshield are not only annoying, they can seriously impair visibility. Then he simulates a situation where the headlights are covered with snow. They have to be cleaned off, not only so you can see the road in a heavy nighttime snowfall, but so other drivers can see you. And if the hood is carrying a heavy load of snow, it's a good idea to clear that off as well, so it doesn't blow up onto the windshield and hamper visibility. The snow should also be scraped off the roof, so it won't blow onto the cars following along behind and obscure their vision.
Hier alles schön frei ist und die Sicht der anderen Verkehrsteilnehmer, die hinter einem fahren, nicht beeinträchtigt.
Also very important is the proper seat position so the driver feels safe. Sebastian conducts what he calls a wrist test. He lays his wrist on top of the steering wheel, palms down, and has to make sure his shoulders don't pull away from the back seat. If they do, he knows he has to push the seat forward, but this time they don't, so he's ready to go. With a 221 kilowatt engine under the hood and all-wheel drive on the road, it can be lots of fun to drift across the ice in this SEAT station wagon. In racing mode, the Cupra handles very nimbly. All the stability assistance systems can be switched off. Sebastian explains that he's deactivated the electronic stability control. This is known as the fun mode, but only for tracks away from public roads. As we can see, he only keeps one hand on the steering wheel because it's harder to maintain full control with both hands on it, especially when drifting on snow and ice. In tricky conditions like these, drivers should steer and accelerate very cautiously, in small doses and with a sensitive touch. But at this test site, Sebastian can just step on the gas and tackle the snowy terrain head-on. He remarks that the Leon Cupra has a Haldex clutch, which means that the car tends to operate like a front-wheel drive. But as soon as the front wheels start spinning, the electronics register the sudden loss of traction and activates the rear-wheel drive, too. That gets the car moving quickly, especially in snow.
Haben wir dann ein Allrad angetriebenes Auto und das ist natürlich die schnellstmögliche Fortbewegung, speziell auf Schnee.
This special all-wheel drive technology is quite impressive. In millisecond increments, it distributes the power to the wheels that need it most. Car buyers would do well to take the opportunity to test their limits in training sessions like this one. They'll learn how to react in dangerous situations so they can stay safe on the road and have plenty of fun doing it.